And we have an update on that cell phone video that shows a city crew looking for and then digging through asphalt to get to manhole covers. Well, that raised questions about how well North Beach's drainage system is being maintained. One person asking is Council Member Gil Hernandez. He's been pushing for more transparency about the city's maintenance efforts. Now, he told us that this video reinforces his concern that not enough is being done. So, what's city staff's reaction? Chris 6 News reporter Greg Chandler is live tonight on North Beach. And Greg, you did speak with City Manager Peter Zanoni today, and I understand that he explained what was going on in those videos.
He did, Katya, and according to Zanoni, the manhole in question had been overlaid by a street maintenance crew at some point. He's just not sure when. But what lies under this street is the trunk lines. It's one of the trunk lines that covers the northeast part of North Beach. And while that sounds like it's important to keep maintained, Zanoni says it's not that big a deal.
The trunk lines are not something we have to maintain.
That's because, according to City Manager Peter Zanoni, the trunk lines maintain themselves.
They're self-cleaning, essentially. When there's a large storm event, the scouring that takes place from heavy flushes of water tends to clean the system out. Where you don't have heavy concentrations and where things can stagnate is the inlets, and that's why our preventative maintenance program focuses on the inlets.
So why was this crew digging for manholes to a line that doesn't need to be maintained? Zanoni says an upcoming presentation about the stormwater system raised questions about North Beach especially.
Given those questions, there was an elevated focus on North Beach, and so the department wanted to make sure we had a good handle on the system.
So is the system working on North Beach? Zanoni says yes. Something proved, he says, by water on the street, even though there's been no rain.
As the tides, especially in October, come in high tide, the water basically comes into the system and then up through the inlets and then onto the street.
Zanoni also believes the real drainage issue on North Beach is elevation.
To fix that, you have to raise the streets and raise the level of the land and then slope in drainage either to a bigger drainage system or the open channel.
Now, I'm standing next to where that crew was digging on Friday. As you can see, it's been filled in as manholes that were dug up were just about everywhere. Now, Zanoni says they have been covered up so that they're not a traffic hazard. The next step, he says, is to get the manhole cover lids lifted to match the level of the street. He's not sure when that'll happen, though. Katya.
All right, Greg. And on a related note, the city manager told us the public hearing and first vote on the tax increment reinvestment zone for North Beach has been moved up. It's now going to be held on Tuesday. It had been pushed back to November 12th after it was pulled from last week's city council agenda. Now, tomorrow, the city council and county commissioners will hold a workshop on the TERS.